Hey all, so today we're going to be going over the best Mario games on Nintendo Switch Online. I have tried to keep it so it's one game per app because there are quite a lot of Mario games. So let's break this down. So let's start with Super Mario Bros. The first one. Well, not really the first in the franchise, but the first with the Super subtitle. This one is an NES icon. It is obviously one of the most well-known games ever created, and it is also probably one of the best Mario games due to how iconic it is, the music, the graphics are iconic no matter which way you slice it, and also it is just a fun game to play. It is what set up the franchise for the future, and I can't wait to see what they do next. But this obviously was the stepping stone that started it all. Okay, the next one we have is Super Mario 64, which is obviously one of the most well-known games as well. It's really iconic. It was actually released on Nintendo Switch twice, once as part of NSO, and once as obviously on its own within a 3D collection. Now, Super Mario 64 is one of the most well-known. It's the first 3D Mario as well, which obviously if you're into 3D platformers, you need to play it just to see how far it's evolved and how far Mario has come from the N64 up until now. It's definitely a game that people need to check out if they haven't checked out already, although it's been available on many different systems, so I hope people have checked out by now, but if they haven't, check it out now whilst you've got the subscription. This is part of the expansion pack though, so it is on the higher tier, so you may have to pay a little bit more if you don't already have the expansion pack. Right, the next one we have is Super Mario World. This one is obviously interesting as it's a SNES game, 16-bit game, first 16-bit Mario game. And it also allows you to play with Yoshi. You get ride Yoshi as you explore a dinosaur island. It's definitely an interesting game. Definitely a fun one as well. It's obviously graphically nicer looking than the NES games and the original Super Mario Bros. I would argue it's also a little bit more fun. And also, you've got obviously Yoshi and there's new characters. And it's just an interesting experience. Just a nice little pick and play title. Definitely worth playing on Switch Online if you have the time. So I'd check it out as well. Then we're going to go on to Super Mario Land. This is a Game Boy Mario game. This one is obviously it's a lot more simple than the other games. More similar to the Super Mario Bros. Game than obviously the other games. But Super Mario Land is obviously a Mario game from 1989 where it was originally designed to be played on the Game Boy. It's the first handheld Mario game that they ever released, and whilst it is basically in black and white or whatever, there is a colour screen you can put on the filter. You can put on the NSO app in order to make it actually look like a more modern game. It's more graphically simple than other games due to it being a Game Boy game originally, but it's definitely a game that people should check out just for a bit of history, just for a bit of experience. Then we have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. This one is a game that people have to play. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga lets you play as both Mario and Luigi at the same time, and you've got to basically go through a nearby country to the Mushroom Kingdom and help return Princess Peach's stolen voice after it was stolen by an evil witch. Now this is just it's wacky, it's funny, it's silly, it's meant to be a comedy sort of game. I feel like it's definitely done a good job with that. And I really do hope we keep seeing this series continue. I know we recently got another we got another Mario and Luigi game, but hopefully we get to see more in the future as well. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Do you agree with my list of these games? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that sort of stuff. I've been EC, and I'm signing out. Peace.